Hello, my dear friends. On the demand of people, we are now coming with the online free sessions for mains 2019 answer writing for GS exclusively. As the Aspire gas dominates in the last 4-5 years in the mains examination, but because of our classroom program, the reach is very limited. So to provide you the benefit regarding our skills, we are coming with the gas paper 2019, and it is a series coming in part 1, 2, 3, 4 daily. We are now providing 2, 2, 3, 3 question answer analysis. Whatever question answer I am analyzing, listen it carefully because we are not having any mechanism to providing you the hard copy of this question and answer. So we are apologizing that because still we are not having human resource to convert this particular type of sessions into the hard copy. Please listen carefully and jot down while listening. I can manage my speed that you people can write comfortably. First of all, starting with what exactly is a demand for the mains examination. First of all, believe this thing, you people are having content, but you people are lacking in presentation. At the time of question, the major hurdle is cracking the question first. If you cracked it, then prioritizing the point 1, 2, 3, which point should come first and which point should come second. So first of all, what is the difference between a person who scored 490 marks in GS and a person who scored only 390 marks? The three things you should remember. Number one, depth of the content. You should not compromise with the depth of the content. That means an examiner who will read your answer should feel that yes, you are having that capability, you are not faking. The second point is coming from this first point. Do not write any nonsense. Here you should restrict yourself. No fake, no nonsense, nothing. Third, correlation between the various subjects. If you're writing paper 2 answer, even you can correlate with geography, even the economics. If you're writing the economics, correlate with geography, even other subjects. Because correlation providing the art of assimilation, which is very important. And the last, some contemporary examples. So there is no trick. Nowadays I am listening on YouTube and various type of students are telling me that teachers and people are telling you some shortcuts, that use some keywords, that use some this particular words and you will get the marks. No, it is a simple theory. They ask A, write A, don't bifurcate from context, write as per the demand of the question and make your answer sellable. You are going to the shop, Karol Bagh market or any market CP. A person is selling same item in different shops. But you somehow stop on one shop. Please recognize why you stop on a particular shop. There are other shops also. Maybe his presentation is good. Maybe his overall dealing with the customer is also good. Maybe he is attractive. Or maybe he is writing or selling something unique. Now this is the art. A person, for example, everybody is writing about Southeast Asia in a give same manner. They are asking simple, what is the significance for Southeast Asia? What are the common points which you can remember? Maybe the mind is working that Southeast Asia is important for economy. Southeast Asia is also important for India's strategy in the Indian Ocean. Maybe you can also remembering that Southeast Asia is also important for RCEP, for India's maritime neighbor, to counter China. Now these are the common points. Everybody can write. Now your marks start rising after this. This series are working on this. If I want to write Southeast Asia, I can write from Chola Empire. That from the Chola Empire, our territories were expanded till Southeast Asia and they are not our partners, they are our natural partners. That's why India invited all these people on the Republic Day. 10 leaders first time came in any country on the Republic Day. Then I can write it is a buffer strategic zone between India Pacific where power has been converging. In spite there is a political vacuum, India's democracy is dominating in this region. The evidence is India is a good partner of Singapore and we signed the defense partnership with Singapore, Indonesia and Philippines. India is now maintaining a good relationship with Pacific region countries, especially Philippines, by providing the overall monetary benefit for IAS skilling within the Philippines at Marawi. The same Southeast Asia is a part of rule-based international order through International United Nations law regarding the Convention of Sea, freedom of navigation in South China Sea. The same Southeast Asia is important for India's northeastern development. The same Southeast Asia is also important for countering India's strategy toward China balancing power strategy. Even India is applying the multiplex vector borne diplomacy in Southeast Asia. Now your answer is better than other people. So this is the purpose of this series, and I am hoping that you people can make this series 100% successful, because I am coming by devoting my time, and I just want that you should also devote your 10 to 15 minutes time. Even these are the series not only for those people who are writing mains 2019, but also for those people who really want to score a top rank in 2020. I just want one favor, and that yes, I am accepting, I want your favor. If you like this video, share as much as possible, because I want the knowledge should be strengthened, the education should be strengthened, and you people are the chain mechanism for our this initiative. So let's talk about this session now, and we can start with the question number 1 of paper number 1. We are trying to give you at least 150 questions, and then you will judge yourself how many questions will come in the upcoming examination. So we can start with the paper number 1. In the paper number 1, last year people scored very good marks also and very low marks also. Majority of the people scored less than 80-90 marks in the paper number 1. Why? In paper number 1, geography is dominating. And when geography is dominating, now they are not asking traditional geography. What is mountains? What is earthquake? What is volcanism? They are asking applied geography in a contemporary position. And within the applied geography, they are asking maximum from human and economic geography. So try to understand, if anybody want to score 120 plus marks in the paper number 1, today we are around 25th of July, maybe I am correct. And if we are on the 25th, that's the July, you people can work hard according to prioritized manner. Paper number 1 is the marks for those who are having extraordinary capacity in 2 topics, geography and social issues. Because these 2 topics can cover around 180 marks. And if these topics are covering 180 marks, then 100% there is a chances that you can score 120 plus marks if you are having the grip on these 2 subjects. So what is the grip? Grip is whenever the topic is coming, automatically your mind can build up the information, and you people are capable to write the answer within the 9 to 10 minutes. Even UPSC can provide 11 minutes, and it is possible. In this session, I can also try to give you some of the flowcharts, some of the examples, some of the structure, how you can build up. So today we are starting with the first class of the guest paper series 2019, and now I can tell you the paper number 1 geography topics only which are in the application part. Now what exactly we can put up? In geography, they are asking the applied question like water transport, pipeline network, water and the land resources, what are the problems. So we are starting with the human and economic geography itself. And we can first dealing with industry part. There is a chances that every year they are asking one question from industry. Now first of all, some common point which even you are not knowing any question, you can build up that points, because there is a high chances that they can ask some question about industry, whether it is automobile or any other industry or industrial cluster or industrial district. So most of the time they are asking about what exactly are the locational factor of a particular industry. Under this regard, how answer can flow. For any industry, remember this thing, we need 5 things. अगर आपको industry लगानी है, आपको क्या चाहिए? We need 5 things. Number 1, capital. Number 2, efficient transportation that provide link between market and raw material or in between. Third, cost effective skilled labor. Fourth, 24/7 power supply. Land acquisition. Taxation, which should not be a tax terrorism. And above all, the market, both domestic and outside. So this common factor you should remember in your mind while writing the answer. I'm again repeating, repeat with me. Number 1, that is capital. Repeat. Number 2, after capital, it should be, that is land acquisition, transport, power 24/7. Repeat. After that, government policies and market. All these factors are responsible regarding industry. Now one person you should always remember, which you quote in the industry part, that is Weber. Weber is providing the least cost location in the form of triangle. It is a concept from geography. Even then you should build up here. There is no need to build up the triangle, but you should mention the name of Weber. And then some 5-year plan you should remember always. The second 5-year plan was related to basic industry. The third 5-year plan was also related to basic industry. But after 6th, 7th 5-year plan, we again move towards MSME sector. Then after 9th 5-year plan, we are moving towards decentralization policy of industrialization, LPG reforms. And now in the contemporary part, we are guiding by 2011 policy, National Policy of Industry and Investment. Under this NMIZ, National Manufacturing Investment Zone, Invest India and Make in India. Now this is the second part which you should write in any industry. Now today we can discuss about the industry automobile. What are the factors which are controlling the automobile industry? Write down the question. What are the factors associated with location of automobile segment in our country? In spite it is a prime sector under Make in India, the growth prospect has been declining. Elaborate. Maybe everyone write this particular question. This question they can ask in 10 marker and 15 marker. So how to deal with this question? This is a very good parameter to discuss now. First of all, remember, automobile industry is a footloose industry. Footloose industry are those which are not dependent upon raw material, and we can utilize this industry anywhere for regional development, employment generation. So we can start in this manner. 2 lines for historical perspective as your introduction. That automobile industry is a famous industry before independence. And we started with the Hindustan Motors, Premier Motors, and their hub was in West Bengal. Over a period of time, India gave less emphasis upon automobile industry because of poverty, poor infrastructure in the form of roads, and high petroleum prices. So now we are giving the base. From this base we can build up now. We are giving the answer also. What are the locational factors for automobile industry? But after LPG reforms, we directly transit from agriculture to service sector, which resulted into formation of few urban areas where per capita income increased very fast, resulting into high demand for automobile industry. Now this is a transition which you build up 9-5 plan. These are small things which can increase the quality of your answer. Then after that, you can directly discuss. In India right now, there are so many regions regarding automobile industry. Here if you want, you can draw the map, or you can make just a trapezium and you can show. The first region of automobile industry is Chennai-Bangalore belt. In this belt, luxury cars, imported technology can available in the form of Hyundai, Ashok Leyland, Mercedes, Skoda, all this. The second major cluster is Nasik, Pune, Mumbai. This cluster dominated by Indian companies, Mahindra, Bajaj, and all these people are providing good, important automobile manufacturing. The third region is our traditional region, Noida, Gurgaon, Ghaziabad. Here Maruti Suzuki is dominating. The fourth region is guided by Tata, Sanand in Gujarat. This industry is now dominated by Tata, and the emerging cluster in the form of Indore and Pithampur. That means government is investing, providing land for the automobile industry. Then we can discuss some common factors. First common factor is petroleum prices. Petroleum prices is also deciding the growth of automobile industry. The second factor is urbanization, because urban people are using more automobile than other people. The third factor is high use of logistics in the agriculture. The fourth factor is the quality of the road and interconnectedness between the state and national highways. The fifth part is technology, 24/7 electricity and land acquisition, because these three factors are highly crucial, because automobile industry is an assembling industry and cheap labor, skilled labor. Then we can discuss India in the upcoming years become one of the prominent market regarding the automobile. Even we are transporting and exporting the automobile to the developing countries of Africa and Asia. But in spite of all these strategy, still some problem exists. Number one, Indian automobile is not guiding by security, because we are producing cheap automobiles. So we are not having airbags. Our automobiles are even failing the security checkups. So it is a major problem regarding the automobile industry. The first automobile industry problem is security. The second problem in the automobile industry is fluctuation in the petroleum prices. Nowadays, fluctuations is one of the major symptoms of the automobile industry. Third, the very recent factor, transferring from Bharat 4 to Bharat 6, which make that diesel vehicle maybe ended up. Recently Maruti announced to end up the diesel vehicle. Maybe you heard about, you read this in the newspaper. Because diesel and petrol price costing is very less now, 8 rupees, 7 rupees. Even diesel vehicles working life is just 10 to 15 years. And even there is a big gap between the price of diesel and petrol price. So maybe in the upcoming time only hybrid vehicles and petrol vehicles can dominate. Then the fourth problem of automobile industry is taxation, GST, make them very expensive. So you can correlate with this. And the fifth problem is Motor Vehicle Act, which recently government passed. Under all this criteria, there is a need that we should boost up this automobile segment because they are providing high skilled labor. And in the Industrial Revolution 4.0, when we are making everything industrial enabled, IT enabled, the success of automobile industry is very important to utilize demographic dividend. Automobile industry can become a sunrise industry if you work hard on infrastructure, expressways, toll bridges, hybrid annuity model, even expressways and bypass from the cities. The automobile industry is also the part of, right now, the government strategy regarding integrated services. Therefore, in the future, the brightness of the automobile industry is very bright, but somehow the policy lacunas as well as technology lacunas are hampering this industry. If you write all these points and calculate, it is in between 150 to 200 words. Write up is a little bit more because every point at the time of examination you are not in a condition to recognize. That's why I am providing elaborate coverage. Hope you people somehow like this answer. If you liked it, write some comment because these comments are very necessary for us because we are taking up passive classes, no student in front of me. And I am hoping that you should promote this video. In Aspire, we are providing so many programs, particularly the online programs which are right now providing rupees 50 test series for anybody. Within 36 hours, we are providing the feedback. Even we are providing the fast track geography optional, 7 classes and the full revision of geography optional. Even we are providing raw for the beginners. Revise, analyze and write a very unique program. And our India famous program, newspaper analysis and target 50 for GS. There is no comparison of this program because here we are not reading or teaching you current affairs or newspaper. We are teaching you 70% of the GS. If you want, please check our demo video on our website. Thank you so much. Jai Hind. Again tomorrow we'll come with some topics and day after tomorrow, before ending this lecture, I can give you the homework. And from that homework only, we will discuss the question. And every evening we can upload this video within a disciplined manner. Thank you so much. Vande Mataram. Jai Hind.